And I realize I've been talking for 3 minutes with no sound, so we'll be editing that out. Wow, we are just on a roll tonight. Clicking the go live early, chatting without the microphone. I should have known it when that little green dot wasn't lighting up. I'll be curious if any of you out there are lip readers. You know, be super curious to know what you thought that was all about for 3 minutes. Anyhow, the first thing, I do think this is important. If you are watching this, if you are coming in later watching the recording, if you are coming in watching the recording, I hit the live button a few minutes early, which means that until about 8 o'clock for this live, which is about 6 more minutes from now, I'm just going to be chit-chatting and hanging out with you all. And so if you are here for the recording and you want to get to the practice and you want to get to sticker segment and all of that good stuff, feel free to go ahead and scan ahead. Otherwise, enjoy the banter. I'm sure it will be witty and charming and all of those things. So what I haven't done yet, because I clicked the button too early, is turn on my studio lights. So I am going to go ahead and get those clicked on. Hopefully I have them plugged in correctly over there. So give me a moment. We're going to get everything all set up, and then I'll come back. We'll chit chat. Folks will start really starting to filter in, and then we'll get going with video number 100. Aha! Let there be light. There we go. That's brighter. Fabulous. All right, you guys. We are doing the OG practice for this channel. We are doing the Healing Light Guided Imagery meditation. It's one of the first meditations I ever created. It's one I created a long time ago while I was doing experiments, measuring folks' brainwaves while they meditated, looking at how different practices show different types of brainwaves. That was the hypothesis, right? How a healing meditation is different from maybe like a reaching visualization is different from just sort of sitting very quietly, not trying to think about anything, or just focusing on the breath, right? So in any case, it is one of my absolute favorites. It highlights the connection between the mind and the body. We actually have a small extra practice we're going to do tonight that highlights that really well, that I'm so excited about. If you've been with the channel the whole time, you have done this before, but it's such a good one and it works so well. So we're going to do that. And I'm just so excited to be here with you guys for video number 100. We are getting on a roll. So let me check in on some notifications and things, stuff I usually do before I hit go live. But here we are, just making sure if anyone has any questions on any posts or anything like that, I can get to them quickly. Let's see. Looks all good. Fabulous. Okay. So I think that is all set for the moment. Awesome. Grab your water, grab your journal, get comfortable. This is a great practice, as always, to just do in a very comfortable for you position. So you can be seated like I am, and I will be for the this practice. As usual, you can grab a seat on the floor if that's comfortable for you. You have a couch or a bed or a chair, recliner. Feel free. A mat, if that's what you like. Maybe you're outside. That would be really cool to do this outside. So wherever, right? The point is you can do this wherever, and I recommend to get comfortable, right? Sometimes I say this a lot, sometimes with meditations or meditation class, there are certain practices where it's very appropriate to bring a lot of discipline, right? And to be very structured in how we sit and the process through which we go through the meditations, how we breathe, all of those things. Those are fabulous. Tonight's practice is not that, right? Tonight's practice is your time, your space, your healing, taking what you need. And that first starts with tuning in what feels comfortable for you. Hello and welcome. So, as we're getting started, I was just saying, come on in, get comfortable, hop in the chat. Saide, yes, the 100th episode. We are celebrating. So for those of you just trickling in, I love those emojis. Those exactly express how I feel as well. For those of you just trickling in, I hit the button to go live like 10 minutes ago on accident. I accidentally clicked the mouse and it was like, you're going live. And I was like, okay, fabulous. So I've just been chit-chatting the whole time here for the first 3 minutes without the mic. So feel free to go back and watch that later if you want to look at something funny. I'll probably crop that out later. But anyway, come on in, get comfy. How we feeling tonight? Besides excited and celebratory, because this is episode number 100 on the channel. 100 videos on the channel. We've done several practices just like these. We have, I don't even know how many, 5, 6, 7 playlists, I think. Yay. Yes, we want to get started a little bit early, get settled in. I think it's a sign. I was saying earlier that we have some severe weather coming in tonight, like around this time. Still sunshine here, so we'll see. Might not hit us for another hour or so. It's going to be in that range. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll get through practice, and maybe that's why we need to start a little early. Welcome in, everyone. I was saying we have like 7 playlists now with all of the practices. This is video number 100. So you can go, and if you want to just filter through all the relaxation practices, we have a playlist. Go check out the relaxation playlist. It's going to give you all of the relaxation practices. If you want to do the guided imageries, right? The hot springs, the healing sands, the walk through the forests, those are in there. Yes, mom's here. Practice breathing for when the storms come. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. We got to get through practice before the storms take the power out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to manifest that. Excuse me. So check out the playlist. Those are curated for you guys. They're organized. If you're looking for certain topics, that if you just want to do mindfulness, we have the mindfulness playlist that's in there, and gratitude. We haven't done that in a while, so maybe that'll be next week. But just gratitude practices and joy practices are in there as well. Of course, we also have all the shorts. So that's part of the 100 videos. We've uploaded a bunch of shorts. A lot of them are like mini meditations, so you can do those quick and on the go. Some of them are healing with nature. So I love going out into the woods and taking a walk and bringing my phone and just videoing short little clips of peaceful moments. A lot of like water, forests, all of the things. So if you just need a half a second to breathe, I love the beach shorts. Yes, Saide. And as a matter of fact, that probably means I should go to the beach more is what I'm thinking, to film more of the beach. um, but those are there for you. Sometimes I just put that playlist on, or I go to that area and I just like go through a few, because truly, like, some of them are just the sounds of the water. I could listen to that all day. I don't know about you guys, but yes, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. All right, we'll give folks just a minute or two here to trickle on in. We are going back to our roots tonight in a lot of ways. The first is that, the first is that if you were here, welcome in everyone. Come on in, hop in the chat. Let me know who's here. We're going back to our roots tonight for video number 100. And by going back to our roots, I mean two things. One, if you go back to video number 1, I did that video as I was coming off of COVID for the first time, healing from that and recovering. Incidentally, I am also just coming out of illness and coming out of quarantine from this same space 100 videos later. So it feels like an interesting parallel. So if you hear a little cough or my voice sounds a little funny, that's what's going on. Dad's here. Yes, number 100. Number 100. Zaide says, let's do stickers. Yes, ma'am. We are getting to stickers. What we didn't have in video number 1 is sticker segment. So that is coming here shortly. I just want to draw the second parallel, which is that in that very first video, we did the OG guided imagery practice for empowered healing practices. One of my first meditations I created, which was the healing light guided imagery. And it's absolutely one of my favorites because it relaxes you, for one, and who doesn't need more of that? And 2, it gets us in touch with our mind-body connection and reminds us how empowered we are to help heal our own bodies. So it's an omen. We need that. Yes. Please excuse the coughing. We're gonna clear that out with the meditation today. So with that, we're gonna go through. I have my OG script and everything. So we'll modify it a little bit. But okay, sticker segment. And then we're going to do a mini mind-body exploration. If you've been with me the whole time, which so far most of you in the chat have been, you have done this practice before, but it is so good at reminding us how our mind can make changes in our body instantly, right? So we're going to do that, and then we're going to move right into healing light. So who's ready for sticker segment? I am. I really need like some intro music here. I got, okay, year 2, guys, I'm going to learn the software to like do the music and like all the transitions and the fun things to, make this like cool and modern. And like, I actually know how to do YouTube or something. All right, let's do it. What is this one? Ah, that's interesting. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't know what some of these stickers are. Let's see. That one, that one, that one. Pull a couple. Because, this is video 100. We have stickers to pull. Okay. I grabbed a bunch. I grabbed a bunch. I grabbed 5. The first one I pulled, I don't know. Yo. This is so interesting. Okay. For whoever needs this, right? Firstly, tea time. Who needs a break, I guess? Or who has some gossip? I don't know. Tea time. 100 stickers. I have 5. We'll do yes. Tea time. Have a little tea. Maybe this is your sign. You were thinking, should I have some coffee? Should I have some tea? Maybe I should take a break and just have a cuppa. There you go. Something stronger, Dad says. Whatever works for you. All right. Let's see. What's next? This is interesting, and I feel a little bit called out by it. But, receive what it works for you and leave the rest. Say less, do more. So there you go. If you needed to hear that, there you go. We're not mincing words here. Say less, do more. Love it. Okay, how about this one? This one's cute. Be yourself, right? Don't forget. Sorry about the nail polish. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be your whole self. And while you're being your whole self, remember, broken crayons still color. Yes, even angry red crayons that are on the sticker. Broken crayons still color. Okay. Who needs to hear that? If you're feeling a little broken, if you're feeling a little dull, if you're feeling a little bit like that red crayon, can still color. Mom needs a bigger box of crayons. Oh, those big box of Crayolas. Oh, those were my favorite when I was little. I love this. Here we go. This is for all of us. Let's see if I can, it's got a lot of words. Let's see if I can read it backwards. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Again, for the people in the back, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And that's that. That is that. That the stickers have spoken. Grab a cup of tea, color with your crayons, be yourself. Remember you're brave, you're smart, and you're strong. And if you have to, say less and do more. All right, y'all. I love these. They're just so whimsical and uplifting and sometimes give you a kick in the pants, evidently. So we'll hold on to those. Maybe we'll revisit them at the end. Love it. All right, y'all. If you haven't popped in the chat, please feel free to join us. Let us know who you are, where you're coming in from, why you're here, what you're looking forward to, all that good stuff. Excuse me. And while we are settling in, go ahead. We're going to go into a little mini practice, a little mind-body mini practice. I love this one. It is such a good illustrator. Grab your water, grab your journal, get comfy, cozy, whatever you need. And for practice tonight, as usual, get comfortable, right? I was saying before when I accidentally hopped on too early, that this is a great practice to just get comfortable, like most are. So when you come here, when you come to empowered healing practices, we're getting in the habit, one of the first things we're doing, tuning into ourselves. What do I need? Right? What do I need today? What do I need? What does my body want? Yes, comfortable. Comfortable. So you can stay seated with me, and the best is how I'm going to stay. But if you have a mat on the floor, if you want to get on the couch or on the bed, if you want to get under the covers with the pillow, like, lay down, as comfortable as you need, as comfortable as you want. If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. This time is for you. This time is for you. So maybe you're outside. This is a fabulous practice to do outside if that's where you want to be. So tune in for a second as we're settling in here. Folks are getting comfortable. Tune in with yourself. What do you need? What position do you want to take tonight as we do our guided imagery? Sally's got her blanket for some soft and fuzzy comfort. Soft blankets are one of my favorite things in the whole world. Perfect. All right. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. We're healing. We're leveling up. All right. So let us go ahead now that you are comfy and cozy and all settled in. You've grabbed a drink of water. I might grab some more. We are going to settle into our first short practice. So let's not waste any more time. Settle in. Gently closing down your eyes. Coming to stillness. Maybe taking a breath. Excuse me. And as you close your eyes are closed. Bring to mind an image of yourself standing in a kitchen, a comfortable kitchen, maybe one you know, counter in front of you. On the counter is a cutting board. The cutting board has some lemons on it, whole lemons, nice ripe yellow lemons. You step up to the counter and you might even reach out and pick up a lemon, and you can smell it, and you can smell the soft scent of lemon, not too strong yet. You can feel the smoothish, bumpyish outside of the lemon. You look at it, it's bright yellow and shiny. As you set the lemon back down, there's a knife by the side of the cutting board that you can pick up and cut the lemon. Just cut it in half. Go ahead and put the knife back down. And there on the cutting board, you can see the lemon starting to ooze out the lemon juice, and you can smell right away as you cut the lemon, you get that whiff of bright lemon juice. And I want you to pick up a half of the lemon. And I want you to bring that lemon closer to your face and really smell the lemon. Give it a little bit of a squeeze so that the juice really starts to come to the top of that cut half. And then go ahead and lick off or gulp up that lemon juice, right fresh from the lemon. And I want you to notice right in this moment what your mouth is doing. Is it puckering a little bit? Can you pretty much feel that lemon juice, that sour lemon juice hit your tongue? I can feel it in the back of my jaw, right? The very back of your jaw where it does that sour thing. I'm sure it has an actual name, right? And so coming back into this room, right? Feel free to open your eyes back up. Maybe your mouth is salivating a little bit, has the sour pucker feeling to it, right? And even just in that instance, how much our body reacts. And folks, there's no lemons. There are no lemons. Well, I don't know about you, but in front of me, there's no lemons. And yet my body physiologically responded to my thoughts, right? I don't know about you, but that sort of blows my mind. Put it in the chat if that blows your mind. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's just me. But I think what it does do is it highlights how powerful our thoughts are. Your thoughts can start you salivating. They can start the little muscles here contracting, right? A physical response to a thought, right? And so with that practice, right? Didn't blow anybody's mind? That's okay. That is okay. And I think that's true with other practices as well, right? In fact, it's the basis for a lot of our guided imageries, right? If nothing else, to relax our muscles. But more than that, evoking in no small part the power of belief. If you go back to video number 1, we talk about the placebo effect. We talk about the power of belief. Our thoughts have impact on our body. And so now that we have experienced that once again to be true, At least I have. I don't know. Maybe you guys didn't feel anything from that, but boy, do I feel that lemon juice when I imagine taking a big old lick off of a fresh lemon. Woo! Um, makes me pucker right up. Let's settle in to our healing light guided imagery. This guided imagery is going to invoke the image of light filtering down through our body and providing a healing experience, removing anything that no longer serves us. So settle in with me. Go ahead, take another drink if you need it. In 1 second. Okay. So getting comfortable once again. Settling into that comfortable position. Let your hands rest gently in your lap, maybe down at your sides. Let your feet, if you're sitting, let your feet be flat on the ground. You might have them tucked up under you in a cross-legged position. You might be laying flat out. All are okay. And if your eyes are not already closed, gently close them now. Take a breath. Maybe for the first time today, becoming aware of your in-breath and your out-breath. And now gently bringing your awareness to your feet, flat against the floor. Imagine roots extending from the bottoms of your feet and the base of your spine into the earth, grounding you, connecting you to the earth, rooting you in the present moment, right here, right now. And as you feel this connection and groundedness, bring your awareness to an area of your body or yourself that you would like to bring healing to. A pain, an illness, a disease, a discomfort. Maybe you're carrying an emotional burden or a mental burden. Just bringing your awareness gently and without judgment to that area. And as you wrap that area in your awareness, set your intention to bring healing there. Now we'll call in the light. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Imagine a light, a healing light, pouring down from above onto the top of your head. What color is it? What texture does it have? This light will filter down through your body and take with it any tension, heaviness, pain, emotional difficulty, mental burden, disease, particularly within the area you're intending to heal. Now imagine this light entering in through the top of your head, filtering down from the crown of your head, through your scalp and skull, past your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Imagine this light moving down through your throat in the back of your neck, down through your shoulders, resting here to dissolve any tension or heaviness. As the light continues to move down the body, new light is always coming in from above, an endless supply of healing light to dissolve and transport heavy and dark feeling energy from the body. The light flows down your arms, past your elbow, forearms, wrists, palms and backs of your hands, and finally out the fingertips. The light filters down through your upper back, through your chest, around your heart, through your lungs, down your torso. The light moves through your solar plexus right under your ribs, down the middle back, through the stomach, down the low back, clearing any tension and heaviness there. The light continues to move down through the pelvis and hips, down the upper legs, the knees, the lower legs, through the ankles, into the feet, and releases out the soles of your feet, down your roots into the earth, where it can be transmuted and transformed. Take some breaths here to let the healing light continuously flow from the top of your head through your body, particularly through the area you set your intention to bring healing to, and then out the soles of your feet into the earth, clearing, dissolving, healing. Breathing with the light. As the light continues to flow, take a moment here to scan the body one last time, landing on that place you set your intention to bring healing. Notice if anything has shifted. Invite the light into this space and allow it to cleanse and to clear and to heal, fully bringing your intention to heal this space. And releasing it down the body, out the feet, into the earth. Rest here in the glow of the light. This light is always accessible to you. To clear, to cleanse, or to simply help you relax, moving from the top of your head, down your body, out your feet, and into the earth. As we come to the end of practice, we meet some moments of gratitude. Repeating after me, aloud or to yourself, I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful I showed up to practice tonight. And when you're ready, starting to take some small movements, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, stretching if you need to stretch. Give yourself a hug to release some oxytocin, to feel some connection. I invite you to bring a smile to your face. Send those signals to the brain as well. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and coming back into the room where we started. Grabbing some water, jotting some things down in your journal, pop it in the chats. How are we feeling? Oh, water. So good. Get some water. So there we have it. This practice is in the books. Video number 100. If you haven't done so already, check out the playlist. They are there for you. All of the different types of practices, all of the shorts, more of those to come over the summer. Let's go ahead. I'll review with you the stickers one more time so you can remember the messages. If it wasn't before, maybe it is now. It's tea time. Be yourself. If you need to, I don't know who this is for. It's probably for me. Say less and do more. All right. Broken crayons, still color. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Like and subscribe, share with your friends. Thank you for coming tonight. I am so glad to celebrate video number 100 with you all. We will be back here same time next week to keep on practicing. So have a great week, everyone. If you're in the line of storms, batten down the hatches, get some water in that bathtub, get the flashlights ready, do some deep breathing. I've got some great practices. Maybe check out one of the short ones because I don't know how much time we'll have. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I can't wait to see you all next time. Bye.